Hello everyone, my name is Noel and sorry, I'm really excited because first thing, English is not my mother tongue, and the second thing is this is the first time that I'm talking on a camera and post. I'm going to post this video on YouTube, and I'm not that guy who good at public speaking, so anyway, um, as I said, my name is Noel, and I'm here making videos because I want to share my experience, my journey about me transitioning, and also other thing that's not, doing the transition. The transition that I'm saying is um, is about me changing my body. I'm transgender, which means um, I'm doing process of female to male. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm so excited. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying or what I'm going to say. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I really do hope that my journey will help you guys out there who's trans like me, and who are the trans parents, or just the people that's out there that's not even involving transgender thing. Yeah, because it took me so long to decided to do this, because I know if I'm out there I'm losing my privacy. But I think it would be better if I share my journey so that it helps others, because when I was young no one was out there talking about this. I didn't even know what transgender is, and I was so lost. Okay, so let's begin with the first thing that we are gonna be talking today, is that I'm trans. Yeah, that's like the topic. So, I was born in Thailand. Yeah, and still I'm living in Thailand. Um, my family was a normal family, just like everyone's family in Thailand. And then the thing that makes it special is, um, I am transgender, and my journey, man, I don't even know what to say because it's like so long. Let's start with me when I was young. So when I was young I had short hair, a really short hair, just like this, because my hair, I don't know what's wrong with my hair, but it wouldn't grow up. I mean grow out. Sorry. So it's not only my hair but everything, the surrounding, and how I see myself. Pretty much like my self concept was, I see myself as a boy, and I have my cousin which is a boy too, so we play with each other a lot, and I thought I was a boy. I really thought I was a boy. So that's how it begins. I the thing that kind of different is not that I discover myself when I grow up. I knew I was a boy since I was born. Since I was so young. But the thing is, my hair started to grow out, and I had to go to school. I mean, preschool. So I had to wear a skirt and stuff like that. And I was so confused. I didn't know why, and I even asked my mom, like, why am I wearing a skirt? Like, why don't I have, like, I don't even know, can I say this out loud, like a penis, because when I was young I used to like shower with my cousin and everyone, and I was so confused, like, why don't I have the thing that my friends had? So I didn't remember about this though. It was my mom, when I was out to her when I was 16, she finally told me about this, the story that I don't like even remember. But yeah, that's what she told me. I discovered, or I saw myself as a boy. Yeah. And then I grow up just like other people grow up and found out that I'm a girl, and then I lived my life just like other girls. But deep down, I know that I'm not a girl. I always into girls since I was young, like since toddler, still young. And then not just that, it's a thing that I'm interested in. I'm not trying to be like how should we say that word? Uh See everyone in the same perspective, like boys has to be like this and girls has to be like that. But the thing that I was into is more masculine, the masculine thing. Like I don't like wearing skirt. I love when I was having short hair, and also I like to wear a boy dress code and pretty much everything, the cartoons, the stuff I use, the colors I like, and how I always find a way to fit in with the boys group since I was young. Even I knew that I have to live a girl life, and I had a lot of girlfriends, but I also had a lot of boy groups too. So when I was young, I always have two groups of like people that I hang out with. I hung out with them. It's like a girl group and then a boy group, like this always. Yeah. And then I grew up and let's get to the point where everything is like all changed. um it was 13th, I guess. When I was 13th, I started questioning my sexuality and my gender and everything. But I was so young, and at that time I didn't know a lot of things. So I came out with the term that I was bi. Yeah, because I always knew I was like into girls. Yeah. And then I grew up a little bit more and more and more, and it gets to the point where I was 16. Now remember, that number is really really important because it changed my life forever. So I was in a class with my classmates, and we were talking things that 16th kids would talk about. Is like occupation, education, pretty much about the future ahead waiting for us. And also we talked about family, having kids, soulmates, and those things. It's like teenagers dreaming. So we were talking about having kids and everything at that point, and everyone started imagining them being a mom or dad. And then I got to the point where I was so confused, because I thought of a picture of a kid coming to me and then saying like mom, mom, mom. I was like, no, I'm not a mom, like definitely no. But in the same time, I thought like, then what it would be. Sorry, that's my dad. Okay. And then I thought like, okay, if I'm not gonna be a mom, what I'm gonna be? Will I be a dad? I thought that, and then I got like, no, I'm not gonna be a dad. At that time, I was kind of confused. And then I'm like, okay, what I'm going to be? Very interesting. And I kept that question on my head, or in my head anyway, I don't know the grammar, for so long. And I talk it out with my girl, and I was struggling for some time, I think a month or something. Yeah, I was struggling, thinking like what my future would be. And like, even though I was in a relationship with my girlfriend, but I didn't know, I didn't plan it too much. I was so young, and I only want to go out and have fun with my girl, and that's it. I didn't think of anything more than that, starting a family, having kids, and those things. And I tried search on Google when I was so confused and I couldn't like take it no more, and I have no one to talk with. except for my girl. I didn't talk about this with my friends. And then I searched it out in Thai. I'm trying to think, what did I search? I think it was what do I do? I want to be a man. Exactly. Yeah, stupid as that. Like I didn't know what else to do, you know? The best thing I can do is Google searching. So, the Google didn't show me anything. Sadly, because it was in Thai, and as I said, you know, back there like 3 years ago, there were not much information about transgender. And then I I was so stupid enough not to search it in English. But finally I did. I didn't remember the timeline, but I did search in English. What do? I want to be a man. And then all the journey has begun at that point. I saw a YouTube video of like Jamie or someone, you know, who is transgender, and then, you know, they were talking thing about transgender, what transgender is, what is being transgender, and, you know, the process and everything. And then I discovered, it's like my eyes were open for like the first time in my life. This is me. Yeah, exactly. Like this is what I was so confusing about. It's just me wanting to change my body. And yeah, and God, I got so excited. I'm sorry, but it was such a big moment for me. I think I cried. Yeah, because I finally knew that I'm trans. I'm still happy now. You know, thought back to that moment. So that's how my story began. And I went on researching a lot about transgender and everything, got so excited about taking hormones and everything, but I kept those feelings since I was 16 and now I'm 19. And I didn't start a process immediately. I kept, you know, the fact that I'm trans for so long because I was too scared to come out to my family. I came out to my girl immediately, of course, but not to everyone. And I finally out, I think when I was like 17 or something. I faced a lot of dysphoria. I didn't tell much about my dysphoria experience to people, but when I turned 18, I started to get more confident and starting to tell my mom and everyone, the people I love, my friends, about everything I've been through for 2 years since I discovered I'm trans. And then I got to this point where I'm taking hormones soon. I'm gonna be on hormones therapy. Yeah, so I guess that's like the next topic that I'll post on YouTube. Me starting taking testosterone. Well, that's a big thing, and it's not only big for me, but it's big for everyone, people around me, you know. And I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry that I got too excited, and I might say things that's kind of stupid, and there might be some sounds that just like you know, pops up on a video. Is because that I use my tablet to do all the thing here, and also I know the place and everything was not that ready. But you know, I was thinking of making YouTube videos, and I tried doing this for like 10 times already, but I deleted all. I think other people just did that too, you know, delete their videos and record it and then delete it again. But this time I hope that this is my last video. And I'm gonna be posting this, I hopeful, if I don't delete this. Yeah, so I decided not to like wait for the perfect time. I decided to just like post it out, and hopeful that this is the beginning of everything. So thank you for listening, and I hopeful that my video did help other trans guys, trans guy out there. Yeah, so Have a good day, guys. Thank you for listening.